Hey guys, what's going on? Johnny Fashion here from the Main Event Podcast. Check us out at maineventpodcast.podbean.com. And that's main with an E. I oftentimes forget that just because it's just like second nature to me to just say Main Event Podcast and assume that everybody knows what I'm talking about. But Maine with an E, like the state, like one of your 50 states here in the good old US of A. So, it's that time of the month. That wrestling club is here. We all kind of know a little bit about it. We actually had the pleasure of having Michael Gray from that wrestling club on the podcast recently. It was WrestleMania weekend. He was getting ready to go down to Mania and WrestleCon, and he came on the show. Talked a lot about WrestleCon, about Mania, and just about the inner workings of the biz. His biz, that wrestling club, that is. So it's a good listen. Check it out, again, at maineventpodcast.podbean.com, or just check us out on iTunes. Just search the Main Event Podcast on iTunes, and we're right there. Subscribe, rate, review, all that good stuff. It all helps. So, I know a little bit about this, as does everybody else. This crate was advertised as having a huge WWE autograph in it. So, let's get to it. Let's check it out. Let's find out who that person is. I kind of have a pretty good idea of who it is, just from the numerous tweets about what's going on. But the other items, I don't know. So let's find out. Oh, I love it already. Let's just do this. This one's just glaring at me. It is a tin Hulk Hogan lunchbox. Look at that. Beautiful. Hulkamania running wild on you. Very cool. Little WWE sticker on there. What's inside this? It would have been crazy if something else would have been in here. A little hidden gem, but no. But still very, very cool. I love it. Front of it's kind of embossed. The back is just flat. I don't know if I'm just gonna like put this on display or if actually I'm gonna like pack my kids' lunch in it. So I don't know. If it was Finn Balor, my kid would go gaga for it, but he's not quite as in tune with the Hulkster yet. Give it some time. So that's very cool. First item, Hulkamania lunchbox. T-shirt. The Mastodon Big Van Vader. That's a cool tee. I dig it. I believe this is a Pro Wrestling Tees special. From his Pro Wrestling Tees store. WWE, I guess, put the kibosh on the, as previously advertised, exclusive licensed shirts. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that wrestling club was doing, this one is one. It's a WWE licensed shirt, and I guess this month was supposed to be an exclusive for that wrestling club, but I guess WWE pulled the kibosh on it or something, so not allowed to do that anymore, but it was a good run while it lasted, so maybe something to look forward to in the future, a future deal. But this is great. Vader, I'm not like the biggest Vader fan, but I'm more a fan of his work on Boy Meets World, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. I like Vader. Vader's fine. He was a force to be reckoned with wherever he went. WCW, WWE, huge draw. In Japan, so that's pretty cool. I like that shirt. Some cool artwork. Let's see, we've got a pin. They're doing the pins now. This is really neat. It's the ECW Heavyweight Championship. I don't know if that's focusing or not, but it's pretty neat. ECW World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. It's like the old ECW title. Very cool. I like that. These pins are pretty cool. Everybody seems to be liking them, and that wrestling club, it looks like they're adding them into a lot of their crates now, and they've got I believe that they've got just like a plan that if you just want the lapel pin, you can just get that. I think it's like $10. So that's very neat. I like it. And then the as advertised autograph. Let's see if it is what we think. And it is. And I'm very excited about it. AJ Styles. Oh my God. The phenomenal one. AJ Styles. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? You get an AJ Styles autograph. Like, I knew that this was in here, or at least I was like 99.9% positive that this was in here, unless it was like a swerve. That would have been a nasty swerve, that wrestling club. But even still, I'm like excited to get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, usually the surprise element is what does it for me. But holding an AJ Styles autograph 8x10 right now is pretty exciting for me. I'm a huge AJ Styles fan. My son Quinn Balor is a huge AJ Styles fan. He's been filling the void that was left by Finn Balor when he was hurt, and now he's hurt again, which is a bummer. So AJ Styles is, I feel like he's the best wrestler in the world right now. And he's just, there's no other way to put it, but he's just phenomenal. So, and then we've got a card here, like this month's box. Thank you for your subscription. I'm just liking them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Hashtag TW Unboxing. There we go. Cool. I will do so. And just a checklist here of what's in there. It looks like we've got everything. Oh, it looks like I could have gotten a John Cena lunchbox instead of the Hogan. And I really hope, oh my God, I really hope that my co-host on the Main Event podcast, Big Bad Harmon, got the John Cena lunchbox. It's kind of a running joke where all he gets is John Cena stuff, and he hates it. He just hates it. So I really hope he got the John Cena lunchbox, and I got the Hulk Hogan. Although he's not like the biggest fan of Hulk Hogan either, so I don't know which one he would prefer. But it would just be hilarious if he got the John Cena one, because he always gets like the John Cena Elite if there's an Elite option, or whatever. It's just he's full of John Cena stuff when I go to his house. Cool. So that's about it. We've got the recap quick. AJ Styles autograph 8x10, gorgeous pick too, by the way. And the Vader tee, love it. The ECW Championship belt pin, and the Hulkamania lunchbox. So, again, as advertised, as promised, it's a little light this month for item count, but the AJ autograph it's above and beyond. I'm assuming that's why the count is so low. I mean, you just, that's like the price of this whole crate right now. So I'm totally down with that for future reference, future boxes. If it's only 4 items, but the autograph is superb like that, Johnny Fashion likey. So I'm all set with that. Those of you people that are upset, oh, it's only 4 items, go pound sand, because you can go to another crate service and get dollar items. There's a certain crate service that just got under new ownership. They will remain nameless, but new ownership, and they're making a big push. And I saw their first unboxing, and it was same old, same old. It was not good. And I used to be a subscriber to that service, and I got out just in time. They were missing. They missed months for people and still haven't paid them back. So it's a cluster. You want the best of the best, you go to that wrestling club, and that's what I do, and I cannot recommend it enough. Their customer service is awesome. They put a ton of thought into their boxes. It's not just a bunch of dollar item crap thrown into a box. It's actually really cool stuff, like stuff that I'm going to use and wear and talk about, and it's going to be worth it. So it's going to always be worth your money. So, again, if you guys want to sign up, thatwrestlingclub.com, and follow them on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And you guys can do the same for us. We are on Facebook, www.facebook.com/maineventpod. We are on Twitter, @maineventpod, and we are new to Instagram. Same deal, @maineventpod. And again, it's the E. There's an E in the main, so don't forget that. That's very important. I oftentimes forget it just because I'm such a mainer. But anyway, that's about it. Listen to the podcast, maineventpodcast.podbean.com, and we are also on iTunes, so check us out there. Guys, thanks for watching. It's been awesome. See you later.